So I've been able to do a side-by-side comparison, if you will, of these two Rad Power bikes. This is the Radcity 5. This is the Radcity 6, or Radpower 6 Plus. Both of them are pluses. You can tell with the orange stripe around the valve stem, the little orange accents, anyways. So, first of all, my impression, because I'm riding across sand, like in Arizona. I'm going straight across the wash, through rocky, sandy trails, then through pavement, then back, yada yada. So obviously, the fat tire is going to be my favorite, and furthermore, I'm in love with this bike. Like, this is the coolest. I've had it for about 700 miles now, and dang, I love it. Like, it's a breeze. It just sleds right over the sand, and yeah, you're not going to do that on this one because many reasons that are obvious. But this one is quicker on the road. I'll give it that. It'll get up to speed quicker than this one, because this one is also, I think, about 10 pounds heavier than the Rad 5. And I do believe they have the same power hub motor, being 750 watts, and the batteries are both the same, 48 volts, 14 amp hour. Both have the same kind of shock system. Obviously, this one's a little bit wider. Now, the biggest thing it took for me getting used to on this bike is the bounciness. It is slightly more bouncy because of these seemingly balloon tires when you're bouncing on rocks. But it quickly, what I've noticed, if you do hit a big rock and it rolls, it quickly grabs. And I have less fear leaning into curves with this bike than I do with this bike. Not that bike. That bike, that's another story. This bike is good for the road. If you was a commuter going back and forth in the city, hence the name Radcity 5. If you're staying in the city, this would be the bike that you'd want. But if you're going cross country at all, I would get this one. And that's it. I mean, I'd rather ride this one on the pavement, to be honest, because it's much softer, less rigid than this bike. And that's even with the adjustable shocks here. You can adjust both of them pretty quick. Yeah, that's about it. Like I say, I haven't ridden this one as long, but honestly, I wouldn't, because I've already had this one for a few months now, 4 months or so, 800 miles worth of riding on it, and I've not had a single issue. I had an issue with the crank pedal, but I believe that when the person that assembled it put it in, they put it in backwards, because this was a gift, and the person that gave me the gift had it assembled at a bike shop, and about a month after me riding it, that pedal started getting loose, so it chewed up all of the aluminum on the inside of that crank there, and I had to get that replaced. But luckily, you can replace either or. You don't have to replace the whole thing. But anyhow, that's been the only issue that I've had. And I sure wish that, and because of the bumpiness, the light that comes with it, it's just like this, it broke off, because like I say, I go on some bumpy ass stuff. Which, looking at that, I could see why it would be an easy fix. But I have this light, which is actually way better, and I can recharge it also. Which led me to my only wish is that they would have just added in for nothing the USB dongle that you could plug into. Because there's a plug here, and there's a couple places here, and it's an inline dongle. So you can plug it in, then plug this in the other end. But it's like $18. But anywho, yeah, that's my take on it. I would only get this, like, this is for the city. That's why it's got the name. And this is just the beast. It really is a beast. And I'm giving it heck. The speaker doesn't come with it. I added that because you gotta have tunes, and that's probably the best speaker I found. Maybe I'll do another video on that. Anyways, yep, that's it.